Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time it's Poshi with 198 rating versus Turbo with 303 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and it's new format, so everything got reset, so obviously like these ratings are like they're high for the beginning of the format, but overall they're not high. But also, the side decking video I was talking about is coming out 3 hours after this video's upload. So make sure to go check that video out. It's kind of confusing, but if you see the method and learn the method, you'll do good. Make sure to spam that video with comments. With that being said, let's hop right in. So Poshi is going to decide if they want to go first or second, and chooses to go first. And he's playing 44 versus 40. Opening hand is Ash, Judgment, Nib, Meluseek, Extravagance, so this is definitely a good hand. And then he opened Aleo, Oviraptor, Conductor, Nib, O-Lion. First things first is you should not be playing 2 O-Lion, you should only be playing 1. And then he did open up 1 hand trap, but that's not going to do much versus this matchup. Extravagance, banish 6. Draws Konkiri and Faker. Shout out to Faker for being at 3 in this video. New format, new deck. Set Judgment pass, draws Conductor. Not a good draw. Normal summons Oviraptor, gets hit with Judgment. And then he's going to activate Faker. Faker bring itself out. And then effective Faker to bring out Silk. And you're gonna see why I ended up choosing this duel, because I know like right now it's not looking too interesting, but there's a lot of things that I feel like need to get brought up, especially now that Geist is gonna come back into the metagame more. Now that Faker's at 3, draws Order. That's gonna be good for stopping like the opponent's top decks, like Lost World or just something like that. Normal summon Meluseek. Link in the Hextia, Meluseek effect, add Marionetter. Switch Silk to attack. He could have just switched these to attack, and it would have been 200 more damage. So I definitely think that was bad. Attacks for 15, then 800. Main phase 2 gets rid of Hextia for Link Cross. You're gonna see this play happen a lot. This format, like a lot. Like Geist do this all the time now. Brings out Link Cross, and then Hextia and Link Cross. Adds Manifestation, brings out 2 tokens. They can't be used for a Link summon this turn, but they can next turn. Also, if you have Link Kuriboh engraved, you can summon it back. So that's like another thing you do with the tokens. Set Order, set Manifestation, end the main, gets hit with Nib. That is one thing you do have to think about, is that it does make you play in the Nib. But if it's game 2 and 3, usually people side out their Nibs versus Geist. It's just like kind of like back in the day when Striker was like a big thing. You could play around Phantasme by not linking Meluseek game 1, but then doing it game 2 and 3, because usually they sided it out. He draws Pill for turn. Standby Manifestation on Faker. Here's one of the things I wanted to bring up. Manifestation summons an attack position. He summoned it in defense here. It's probably not going to make a huge difference, but like let's say you were going for game, the Manifestation summon in defense. Now you have to deal with a whole nother turn of Geist instead of just being able to like attack right over it. So make sure that they summon out and attack if they use Manifestation. It's like Call of the Haunted. Brings out Faker. Faker bring out Silk. Normal summon Aleo. He doesn't want to Silk bounce right there because he could just use Misk in hand or something and keep Aleo alive. Brings out good old Needle Fiber and then Needle Fiber effect. And he's going to bring out O-Lion. So I'm assuming that he brought this out here because once like this hits the graveyard, he can banish it, summon O-Lion from hand. Not too sure. He's gonna soak Bounce O-Lion. So now he has 2 O-Lion in hand. He's going to banish Oviraptor and Aleo, bring out Conductor, battle phase, attack the token. Also, this should be off the field because Multi-Faker got removed off field. Uses Konkiri on attack a Conductor, and then Konkiri negate Conductor, so now it can't attack more. Gets rid of Needle Fiber and Conductor to bring out Unicorn. And then Unicorn effect, target Silk, and then O-Line bring out a token. It does kind of suck that he had the Unicorn shuffle that back, but if he doesn't, then it's going to be able to add back Manifestation. But also them having Silk in deck makes like their Faker 10 times better. Gets rid of token for Link Spider. Then makes Access Code Talker, Gang 3000 attack, and then here's another thing I wanted to bring up. He does use Nib here, and where is it? Alright, Faker says you cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this effect, except for Altergeist monsters. So this was a completely illegal activation of Nib. Neither of them caught it. Manifestation summoned in defense. Neither of them caught it. I figured, when I give him the benefit of the doubt, Geist hasn't been meta in a pretty long time, honestly, a long time, and so I'm not gonna bust their balls over it, but it is definitely something that you need to learn, especially if you're gonna grind rated. Then he's gonna activate Pill, and he's gonna banish for cost, and then flip order. Pass this play. You should definitely wait till your opponent actually pays cost to order. Or do anything, always wait for your opponent to pay cost. Normal summon Marionetter, effect. Set protocol. And then this is just going to be game from here. I mean, he has Ash, Order, Multi-Faker, Protocol. He has the bigger monsters on board. He's going to have Hextia set up. He attacks, main phase 2 Marionetter effect on self and Silk. Links those two. Okay, I didn't even see this when I was recording the video. This man just made Hextia with Nib. Alright, I promise you, I didn't just try choosing like the worst player I could of Geist. This was just like completely random. I went through the replay quickly just to make sure it wasn't like a terrible replay. I didn't even notice that. Okay, did they catch that? There's no way. Alright, so Silk adds back Manifestation, which that would be okay. If Nib just had Altergeist in its name, well, imagine. You could like spoofing add Nib, broken. Besides that, this takes 2 Altergeist monsters. Just, ugh. This didn't take Geist monsters. You could play Geist in a different deck. Back when I played my Geist Orcus deck. Set Extravagance, set Manifestation, pass play. There's multiple illegal plays on this side. But, like in real life, like people can just do this stuff, and if you don't catch it, it just never, like it never gets caught. Like people can cheat like this all the time, and honestly, I've seen people do it all the time. I've gone to a lot of regionals, YCSs, and nationals, and I've seen so many people get away with just small things like this that like the opponent doesn't catch, and it's game defining. Summons Faker from hand, Faker bring out Silk, and then pay 7 for order. Special out Tenyi, normal summon O-Line, link those two into Reproductus. I think I'm saying that right. And then Lion summon token, uses the effect called Winged Beast, Manifestation, target Konkiri, chain Silk. bounce back, and he has 0 dinos engraved. So that's just going to be a scoop. Also, again, should be in attack position. Huge difference. And then Turbo over there is going to admit defeat. Going on to game 2. We're going to see Dino go first. Opening hand is, oh, a little laggy. Faker, Nib, Lancia, Spoofing, Imperm. Holy! Imperm, Faker, 12% chance of that happening in a 40 card deck. Insane. Then, Nib, Lancia. The dream. Then he opened Called by, Barrier Statue, Tenyi, Misk, Pet. So let's find out how this goes. Obviously, he's going to Lancia and it's going to get Called by. Special out Tenyi. I'm actually surprised that he summoned it to this zone, because you'd want that zone. I feel like you'd want that zone for Giant Rex. You link with it and then you pill banish. Feel like that's what you're supposed to do, but I guess he does have this zone still. Misk effect. When he uses the hand effect, he's going to use Lancia. And then he chains Called by, so it just doesn't matter. And then Misk. Bring out Arch. And then Arch effects. Destroy Pet. Add Pill. And then Pet, bring out Oviraptor. Oviraptor effect. He's gonna add Baby with that. There's no real point of like imperming and then summoning out Faker, because it's just not gonna do anything against like what his opponent's going for, compared to like Imperm Nib, which is gonna get rid of like the Dalka, the Link 3 Wing Beast. Probably that's all it's gonna get rid of, but then he's still gonna have like Faker spoofing for next turn. Normal summon Baby, Oviraptor, get rid of Baby, bring out Pet, and then Baby effect, bring out Giant Rex. And that's what I meant by like felt like this could have been in a different zone. Like Oviraptor could be in the middle, Giant Rex could be right there. Again, I don't think it's gonna make a difference, but you just want to get Giant Rex engraved for Reproductus, which is doing here anyways. Again, which is why I said it probably doesn't matter. Banish Rex and Tenyi, bring out Conductor, Rex, summon itself back, overlay those two into Dalka, and then use that effect to make Wing Beast, bring out Samorg. End of main phase, he's going to drop Nib, chains Dalka, chains Imperm on Dalka. A reason why like Faker wouldn't do much there is because like on summon a Faker, if he did it like, he'd have to do it in main phase. Yeah, there's just no point. Honestly, I'm not even going to describe it. It loses to so many different things that I feel like I just don't need to say it. Nib gets summoned. Like, this can't be targeted. This negates stuff, so you'd have to imperm that. Then you want to get rid of this. Faker just doesn't do anything there. And then obviously you can't drop Faker and Nib in the same turn. So at least he remembered for game 2. At least he remembered game 2. He's going to use Conductor effect, get rid of token, to set Nib. He doesn't want to destroy Pet, because he wants to destroy Pet next turn to bring out Oviraptor. Draws Meluseek, and here I was actually talking to Poshi. I was telling him that he should flip summon Nib, and then try going in the battle phase, because you know for a fact that your opponent's going to use Conductor effect there to destroy Pet, because they get Oviraptor through that, and that's how they keep playing. And with no Misk engrave, it's like mandatory that they do that. So you flip Nib, end of main phase, he Conductors, destroy Pet, set, and then you normal summon Meluseek, battle phase, and then you just do your normal thing. But here, he did it in the wrong order. It's such a big difference. He normal summon Meowseek, Conductor, set Meowseek, Pet effect, bring out Oviraptor, and then Oviraptor effect, let him add Oviraptor, and then flip Nib, battle phase, attack over Ovi. As you see the other way, it would have given him 500 more damage, and then he would have access to Meowseek and then whatever he was doing. He draws Baby for turn, which is actually like pretty good. It also makes to where like even if Oviraptor got stopped, he can Conductor, destroy Baby, set Nib, Baby summon. Normal OV effect, add Misk. And then Misk hand effect, Misk grave effect, bring out Arch. Arch effect, destroy Baby. Add Pill. And then Baby effect, bring out Misk. And then Poshi over here is going to emit defeat. Obviously, he's not going to be able to beat all that. Dalka is pretty much... whoa, Dalka is pretty much just game against Geist, like in that scenario. And you can't Silk before Dalka, because they're all unaffected because they're dinos. And once Dalka's on board, Silk is dead because it's a monster effect and loses out to Dalka. So honestly, it's a really hard matchup for Geist once Dino starts going. But it's the same thing as, like, it's a hard matchup for Dino once Geist starts going. Okay, game 3 opening hand is Faker, Strike, Ash, Meowseek, Marionette. Pretty good hand. And then he opened up Lightning Storm, O-Line, called by Cosmic Oviraptor, and this is really good. You know, you could just play one O-Line. You really can. I don't think I need to stress this enough. One O-Line is enough. You really don't need two. You can do the same things with one O-Line in deck that you can with two, but if you draw an O-Line, the odds of you actually comboing go down. I really hope that makes sense to you guys. And you never want to draw it. It's the same thing as Garnet. You just never want to draw it. Normal summon Marionette effect, set Proto, set Strike, pass, draws Pet. Main phase, Lightning Storm, spells and traps, chain Protocol so that way Faker can activate, and then activate Fakers, summon Faker, Faker bring out Silk. I remember DB had this glitch like 6 months ago to where you would use Faker effect, you go to summon out Silk, and it just summons a random card from your deck. Like, if I had to tell you how many times I had Solemn Strike summoned against my opponents in 1 week, it was crazy. Normal summon Oviraptor effect. Obviously, he's going to let that go through. You don't really just want to, like, hand trap Oviraptor, unless if it's, like, one of the only cards they have, or you have multiple hand traps, because they can just drop Misk and it's game if you only have one like this, and also Ash can just hit Misk Grave effect. Uses Misk effect in hand, Misk effect in grave, chain Ash, chain called by on Ash, and that's probably gonna be game. Misk effect is so strong versus Geist, like I was saying last game. And now he just arches effect, destroy Pet. And I was gonna say, honestly, we're probably gonna see a scoop from Poshi here soon because he just gets OTK'd. Dalka, Conductor, even if it's not OTK, which there's a small chance that it wouldn't be, he would still just lose out next turn. But that's gonna be it for the video. It's a new format, by the way. Sorry if things were a little laggy.